What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new YouTube video. And today I thought, hey, let's show some of the upper body workouts that I do. So I am showing day one of my training week. Usually I train 4 days a week. 2 times per week are more upper body focused, 2 times more lower body focused. Of course, the main focus here is always on the 3 main exercises in powerlifting: squat, bench, deadlift. But today was my primary bench day, so to say, the day where I bench the heaviest. I am currently doing 3 times a week for bench, so I'm benching 3 times a week. And today I had top set 5 with 147.5 kgs. They moved fairly easily. I felt fine, and it was a pretty much very fast workout. Also, I managed to actually record all the accessories that I usually do on this day. Actually, not all. That was actually a lie, I guess. But most of them, 80% of them. So I guess will also contain a lot of pumping work. Get some meat on the skinny body, so to say. Now, when a bench moves well, or when my top set moves well, usually the back goes follow, because I'm a kind of person that really needs to get into benching. So I need a lot of sets to properly feel warm and to properly feel like I'm in position and I can probably drive my legs into the ground and then push really hard. And as you can see, I also am wearing a funky knee sleeve, aka my SBD knee sleeves in L, so that they're not compressing my right knee too hard. But why am I wearing them? Basically my knee is has been a bit of a lackluster as of lately. Generally speaking, maybe let's explain the knee case later, and let's actually focus on the workout. Because here, my second exercise after benching, I did low rows. But low rows usually have a lot of drive towards the upper back / rhomboids region, and I set up and moved back in my seat actually to alter the angle in which the machine moves a bit, so that I can actually have a more horizontal axis of pulling, and thus target more of my lats and middle back. That worked out actually pretty nicely, because unfortunately we don't have a proper T-bar row in our gym, or a chest supported row where you just pull in a horizontal axis, but rather this was a converging axis to the upside of the rhomboids. And to strengthen lats and upper back all together, we are doing the legendary meadow rows next. I did actually 2 sets of low rows, very heavy for 12 reps, and now very light but focused and concentrated reps on the meadow rows for sets of 12. In this case, I actually did 2 sets. I felt that 2 sets are usually enough to really hit and target the muscles that I want to hit in the back, that are also pre-exhausted from the low row that we just did before. So this combination I found out for myself to work out extremely well. And as you can see, I'm really trying to focus on the eccentric, moving down very slowly and controlled, and then getting a nice squeeze in at the top. As you can see, I'm trying to pause for a very tiny second up there. Not even a second, but you get the point, I guess. And also, this training is from yesterday, so I'm recording this voiceover 1 day later. So it was a Monday. The gym was packed, absolutely packed. So I'm very happy that I was also able to not only film, but actually also go through the workout pretty quickly. And that is a nice thing that I also want to mention in regards to my upper body days, and why I'm also always looking forward to them, is because I am not investing so much time in the gym, but rather I can focus on pumping and pushing. I mean, first we have the bench, so that's usually the strength part of the workout, but everything else is really focused on hypertrophy, on building muscle, on putting meat on my skinny bones. How many times do I want to say this? I don't know, but there's always room for improvement. And these days really give me, or the goal of these days is really also to get a very nice pump and to really put blood flow into the back and chest muscles. We moved on to the next exercise, which is the incline dumbbell. The incline dumbbells were also the last exercise that I filmed. After that, I only had some more lat pull downs and some biceps works, because I also did a lot of rowing right on this day before previously. So the bicep was also pre-exhausted, and so I was putting in some of the bicep concentration and focus at the end. So to also finish and wrap up this workout, this was basically the workout, but what I'm going to show you now is my knee situation. And I got my MRI pictures, and I just wanted to discuss and share my thoughts on what I got here. And on the first slide we had the side view of the MRI picture, and here you can already see the white things on this picture are usually accumulation of liquids. In front, so underneath my kneecap, as well as on the back side, I have a lot of liquids accumulated. And I already told you guys in one of the last videos that the back side there, for example, I basically got the diagnosis that I have a Baker's cyst, which is nothing new. And as you can see that there actually, and that's also the diagnosis that I got, piece of bone that is broken off of my original femur bone. And the piece in itself is also fragmented and fractured. So the incident where I got proper swelling, it has already been 3 weeks, and I have just reduced the loads a little bit, right? But I've been still training. And so for me, it might sound crazy, but I will probably just continue training and get some more expert opinions on how to deal with this, because the first reaction from my orthopedic today was that he said we need to do a bone transplant, basically taking a piece of bone and cartilage from a different part, so from, for example, the top side of the knee or something that is still healthy, removing the part that is broken off and placing as similar as possible piece of healthy bone on that part. This would throw me back massively. This would mean that I couldn't train for a really, really long time, and it's a very, very hard decision to make and to do. So let's see about it. I'll get some more expert opinions. In the meantime, I'll just keep on training probably, because I know how to handle my knee as of now, and if pain should increase or if something should happen, I at least know what the problem and the issue is, and then worst case I'll have to do the surgery on short notice. But until then, guys, I appreciate you guys watching and listening to my bumbling if you came until here. Appreciate you guys watching. Wish you all the love, all the power. Have a good one.